from Carrie. I'm sorry. Uh, Nancy asked, how do you evaluate builders?
Yeah,
Nancy, John.
that's actually my question. We're actually in a situation where we're in our mid to later 60s, and if I tried to build a dome, I'd be dead before the time I got in there. It'll have to be something that somebody builds for me that can put a crew on.
Sure.
How do you, is there guidance? Do you have experience? And how do you evaluate a builder? What kind of questions do you ask to kind of weed out the person that's going to run through half your money till they figure out they really don't know what they're doing?
You're right.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have had contractors come to our dome school. We do offer a dome school where sometimes potential dome home, future builders will bring their contractor with them, attend the school. We'll kind of go over the process of how to build the dome structure. But honestly, especially if you buy a dome kit, it's fairly simple as far as all the components are already prefabricated. So the structure itself goes up very quickly and easily. And after that, it's mostly kind of standard construction. The unique parts are maybe where a dome wall will run or a second floor will run into the dome itself. But in other words, for the most part, it's kind of standard construction. So any good contractor should have no problem at all building a dome, even if it's the first time they've done it. And we do include a dome manual, several hundred pages that go over all the steps, so they can use it as a reference if they run into something they're not sure about. It gives them the opportunity, and of course they can contact us as well, and we can help answer questions if there's a unique spot that they run into. But for the most part, I think it's pretty straightforward. What do you think, Dennis? I mean, you've been helping people find builders for a long time, I guess. You got any key things to ask about or inquire?
Well, you want somebody that's interested in your project. I tell this to people, and if you find a contractor that says, why are you building a dome? You should be building a square house. Build this box, it's better. You want somebody that understands the quality that the dome has. They may need some help. That's where we're branching out. We are going to be introducing some new videos online, going into detail on some of the components that we do, some of the ways that we put this thing together. We deal in all over the world. We deal with any kind of a climate zone situation. You want to talk earthquakes, hurricanes, derechos. You've heard of a derecho that went through Iowa. We had one of our domes right smack in the middle of that, which is a land hurricane. It's 140 to 150 mile an hour wind for a sustained duration of 15 to 20 minutes. When the owners went back out to their site, which was under construction, it had been roofed and closed up, so it was sealed up. It's a testament to the roofer, the builder, along with the shingle manufacturer. There wasn't one shingle that was lifted on that dome. This was about 3 months ago in August. So that's where you need the expertise, is you need to be concerned with the customer, the builder that has built some houses. You want to reference and talk to other owners of conventional houses that he's done. But you want him to be interested in your project. And if he is, then get your references so that you know how he handles problems. All building sites always have some issues that come up, but it's a matter of how they're handled. So this is where we're coming in and saying, all right, hire us from a consulting standpoint. Have the builder call us, do FaceTime, do Zooms, do something that's going to give him some confidence that, gee, this is not as hard as he thought. A lot of them are concerned with the structure of the dome. How fast does it go up? We have an excellent builder up in central Minnesota that could explain his situation where he came in. They had 4 guys, never seen a dome before, worked with the customer on what he wanted, built the dome shell the riser walls, the struts, the exterior panels, with his crew of 4 in 4 days. This is a large 49-foot diameter dome. On that 5th day, they were putting the underlayment on the roof to waterproof it and starting the extensions, which had actually curved truss roof going over those extensions. So he, the contractor, is a good case in point, I guess I'll say, that this qualified builder, he felt very comfortable with this, can do this in smaller domes, probably 3 days. It's not a problem. Really small domes, that's 2 days, putting up that structure part. Now, there's a lot more to it than just the structure of the dome. I'm not downplaying the rest of the construction, but you want to get this thing closed in. You want to get it under wraps and get this thing watertight on the outside. So that's why the dome works so well. And most builders just don't have a clue how fast it goes up. So we'll help to explain that to them. The dome school is we are going to have another virtual dome school here sometime. We're not sure when it's going to be, but within the next few months. We've advertised one as an in-person dome school in June. I'm not sure that's going to happen. If it does happen, it'll probably be, we'll admit you to the dome school if you've got the COVID shot, both of them. And that might be the qualifier. But with the COVID-19 around, we do have some concerns with our safety and your safety in traveling. So that's why the virtual dome school, what we did, the last one we did in the fall, that was 4.5 hours on Saturday and 4.5 hours on Sunday. And it was surprising all the things that we did cover and the information that we handed out. We tried to make it like our real dome school, which is really an 8-hour day, both Saturday and Sunday, plus Friday night. So those are the things that are going to help your contractor get some confidence, along with discussing things with us.